What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video.
You seriously not following? Unbelievable.
So, Plarium has now gotten Raid to be 5 years old. We're basically first grade. So, I'm going to put this as we've learned a lot of things, and we're going to keep learning more. First grade's a little scary. So,
wait a minute. Who are you?
give it some time. We'll progress. But let's talk about what the video is actually for. So, a lot of the content creators have been asked to do. There are 5 reasons why we play Raid, why we still play Raid, why we picked up Raid, and maybe why you might think you might want to play Raid Shadow Legends. So we do have a giveaway that we'll be doing for this. We will be giving away for 5 winners a legendary skill tome, 1 rank 5 chicken, a 3-day XP boost, 400 energy, and 200 multi-battles. All you have to do to be entered in for that is just put in your UMID in the comments below and let me know why you play Raid Shadow Legends. Try not to be negative, guys. I know. But let's put all the negativity to the side and let's talk about the good things. First of all, the number one thing that keeps me involved with Raid and why I still love the game is the community. The community is phenomenal. You guys are awesome, right? The viewers, the people I get to meet, I mean, the conversations I have with people, it's not just about the game, it's about real life stuff as well. We get to joke around and have some fun, and it's non-toxic. It's non-drama. I remember playing other games like Raid Shadow Legends, not Raid Shadow Legends, sorry, like World of Warcraft, playing Raid Shadow Legends now, but playing World of Warcraft and playing, other games like Overwatch where there is heavy toxicity, right? The trash talking, all of that just happens and it's not enjoyable, right? So the number one thing is the community. I love it. It keeps me engaged. It keeps me around, right? What else can we say? Well, let's talk about the graphics. Raid hits it out of the park with the graphics. It being able to be have the same visuals for PC and mobile is phenomenal. And I mean, again, I came from playing World of Warcraft for 10 plus years, if probably not longer, as an avid player. And Raid has the same base level of graphics. Like they hit it out of the park. They do a wonderful job. Look at the Bastion, right? This is great. Like I love the little man-eater here. It's not, some of the skins do kind of feel like, redone on like some of the epics and stuff, which, they're addressing with the whole skins, which I love, but the visuals of what they've got is awesome. And I love that. I love that. The visuals are out of the park. And that's pretty much why I've tried some other games and I really haven't picked them up because I just don't like that cartoony feel of the visuals. I guess the next one for me is actually going to be the utility of the champions. Now, being a player from World of Warcraft, you had to play the meta champ, right? The meta build. And if you weren't good at it, well, guess what? You really have to kind of learn how to do it or excel at the other specs or classifications that you had. But with Raid, I can build a champion depending on if they're support, nuker, or whatever their skill kit is in dozens of different ways. I can build my monkey as a nuker, or I can build him as a pure CC champion, right? And I love that. I love that. Some of the champions I've got to build as a pure, support, like Sifi, which is fine. That's what her role is, right? But we have multiple and different ways to be able to build the champions, right? And that's phenomenal. Like I love having, yes, we have the meta champions, but I don't have to stick with the same builds and the same gear set. You know, when I played World of Warcraft, it was a tier set. This is what you basically build. That was your best gear on there, and that's it. With this, you have a pretty big area of, you know, change that you can put in, right? So that's always great to have. Next up, I actually really, you know, again, being a World of Warcraft player, I was always stuck behind a PC. So when I became a dad, right, it's not as easy trying to sit behind the screen and raid for 2-3 hours playing, you know, Karazhan or whatever. And with raid, I love that I'm able to just pick up the game from PC to mobile and go back and forth. So, you know, if I'm going on vacation, I can turn on the game and play it, right? It's not locking me behind PC. It's not, you know, and an example is when I was playing World of Warcraft, if a piece of gear dropped out of like a raid that we did and it was my best in slot and I wasn't there to get it and somebody else was or nobody else needed it, it was gone. But with raid, I don't have to have that worry. Yeah, I got to grind out and all of that, which is, hey, it's fine. I don't mind that. I actually enjoy the grindiness. But I feel that being able to get it from PC to mobile and vice versa, I love that. I love that I'm not gated behind having to do it in one thing. The last thing is, unfortunately, the dopamine. And the dopamine hits you in multiple ways, right? The dopamine can hit you from pulling shards. The dopamine can hit you from rolling a piece of gear that is, you know, a quad roll speed or something on like a great piece. But the dopamine hit, you get it and it stays around. It's not like it leaves, like, you know, and you can look at a piece of gear, for example, if I look at a piece of gear that I've got and I got a quad crit rate, I can think about, like, for this one, I got triple roll crit damage. I still remember 3 nights ago when I rolled this piece up, I'm sitting in Discord, I'm talking with Bob, and all of a sudden I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, right? Because it rolled triple crit damage, and I was like, and I still remember that, and I remember because of that piece. And so, you know, getting those dopamine spikes, remembering those good moments, you know, when something went my way, when RNG went my way, I enjoy that. I love that. You know, it keeps me wanting more. And, you know, for some people, that may be good, that may be bad. But for me, I enjoy it. I love it. But I am curious to find out why you guys play Raid Shadow Legends and how long have you been playing? Leave it in the comments down below. Make sure you leave in your UMID number to be entered in for the giveaway. We will be pulling it. Probably we have to have them in by the 31st of March. So I probably, let's see here. Let's look at the calendar. Here we go. All right. So we have to have everything in pulled by the 31st. So you know what? We will do it on the Knights of Teleria podcast on Sunday, March 31st. Good luck to anybody who decides to enter. And I'm really hoping to find out what keeps you guys motivated to play Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And thank you again for supporting on the YouTube and following on Twitch. And make sure to join us on Sunday for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where you get myself, JR Star 3, Gesto Gaming, Jarrett Gaming, Fanu Compachi, along with the one and only Nacho Plays 50, where we talk everything Raid Shadow Legends. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. And as always, guys, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.